everybody. It's Dr. Rick dropping in on you. Hope everybody's having a great day, a great start to your week, a great end to your weekend. I hope that you are closing out 2023 on a positive and powerful note. And I hope that you are living life at the level of your design, that you are touching your dreams and achieving and meeting your needs and desires. Here's the thing. The truth is that the vast majority of people, if they're honest with themselves, that will watch this video are not in that state. For whatever reason, you're not living at the level of your design. You are not outside of the box of average. You are not happy with the life you're living. And it is very possible, though we will pretend and go along and hide it, that we are highly discontented in this time of jovial celebration that people call the holiday season. The truth is, the holiday season is a horrible time for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. People associate, some of us associate the holiday season with grief and loss. Some have their feelings of loneliness amplified by the holiday season, and so many other things. And it can be easy to feel lost, out of control, at the mercy of situations in life, and even at the mercy of your emotions. But the beautiful thing about all of this is that you can change it. And I want you to end 2023 on a positive note. I want you to end it on a high, not some fixated, artificial, let me stir up my emotions high, that will probably cause you to crash at some point because it's artificially created by a spark or word. That's why you got to be very careful with motivational speeches that aren't loaded with step-by-step or some move or thing you can take. Just saying you can do it will get you fired up. Just saying that it's possible, or even the fired up sermon, hoop sermon, God's coming through and, you're built for this and all this, and all that's great. You need to be motivated. You need to be energized. You need to have those moments. But if those moments are not also equipped or loaded with something that you can fight with, something that you can stand up with, something that you can take and execute that creates the change, it will be short-lived. And that's why you get people that literally have these fixes. They are literally addicted to the sermon. They are addicted to the motivational speech. They're addicted to the motivational song, and they'll play it and they'll do it, and they get these dopamine rushes that can only last for a certain time, but that also in high doses cause more harm than good. I can't get into that now because I don't have the time, but you gotta be more sustained in serotonin. That means you build realistic expectations. And when I use the word realistic, which is very rare, I'm not talking about limiting yourself. I'm talking about creating images that you can see no matter what, when, and where. This is your vision. This is your dream. These are the images that are the blueprint or the outline of what it is you're striving for. It is the message to your entire neurological system of what you're going after. It's the message to your spirit and your soul. It is the catalyst to your emotions. And the first thing that you have to do in order to be able to consistently do this, no matter what, see, most of us are moved by circumstance. So if the circumstance is good, we're good. We're happy, we're excited, we're in a good place. If the circumstance is bad, we're in the bad place. And people will often tell me I'm in denial because they know something's going on that's pretty drastic in my life, and they won't see me beat up, laid out, stretched out. Yeah, I'm going to feel some kind of way, but I'm going to work, I'm going to smile, I'm going to enjoy that day. I'm going to enjoy doing what I have have to do no matter what the situation is, because I have a process of not allowing myself to be at the mercy of my emotions. And the first thing that you have to be willing to do is set a state of gratitude. I start my day with gratitude before I say anything else or do anything else in the morning. Matter of fact, when I open my eyes in the morning, before I think, I say thank you. It's just ingrained in me. I've done it for so long. I say thank you. And then I say I'm grateful. And then I say I'm grateful for this moment. And after that, I have this meditation that I say that reminds me of who I am. It reminds me of why I'm here. It reminds me of what's possible. So by the time I get out of the bed, I've spent about 5 to 7 minutes doing nothing but being thankful for everything in this world that I have. I haven't visited the problems of yesterday. I haven't searched out the challenges of today. I am caught up solely in the understanding that I'm built for it, that I'm blessed, that I have this unbelievable opportunity, this moment in time, to change not only my life, but the life of others. And this moment is where you need to be in order to do it. You can't be caught up in the past, and you can't be worried about the future. You have to take the moment you're in and make the right moves, the right decisions, but you have to be in the right state. Whether you call it priming, whether you call it setting your state, whether you call it an attitude check, whatever it is, you've got to be in the state of intentional gratitude. Look, I am going to wake up and be thankful. I don't care what's going on. It's not denying or omitting something that's in my life that's real. It's simply saying that there's still a reason to be thankful. There's still a reason to have a positive outlook. There's still a reason to go out there and expect to do something exceptional and extraordinary today. I'm excited about being me. I'm excited about fulfilling my destiny. And then after you set your state, now you have to set your path. And that means, what are your intentions? You have to be intentional in this world. A lot of people are where they're at because they're simply being moved by circumstances, moved by what someone else wants them to do, moved by the moment. And so if the moment isn't good, if something's not right, they're moved in a direction that doesn't serve them well. And so what you got to do is say, what am I going to do today? I'm going to get up and I'm going to do this. I'm going to bless this. And I mean, literally have intention. Another thing, do not surrender your personal sovereignty first thing in the morning. And what I mean by that is specifically do not pick up any device. Leave that phone where it is. Do not touch it. I don't touch my phone for the first 30 minutes to an hour from the time I wake up. Why? Because I don't control what's on it. Is something good on it? Oh man, I'm excited. It's got good news. Everything's great. It's going to be a great day. With something bad on it, it's like, oh, here we go. And then you start that self-talk about what's wrong, why it's wrong, and all this. And here we go, another day. And before you know it, you've bought into the lie of that moment. And it's because you surrendered your personal sovereignty. Do not do that. What you need to do is sit up and follow through on creating the proper state, setting your intentions, and being focused. If you want to leave 2023 in control of your life, and I don't mean everything's going the way you want it to go. I'm not talking about dominating everything. I'm talking about being in control of your life. It starts with being in control of your emotions. It's about being in control and having a consistent state of gratitude, because it's in that gratitude where you actually find happiness. Not in things, not in getting somebody to do what you want them to do, not in any particular person. You find happiness in gratitude, in the gratefulness of who you are, the searching out of the blessings in your life, the searching out of the potential that you have to do exceptional and extraordinary things despite. And that's the thing that you got to do, despite what may happen that I don't like today, despite what may not go right today. There's just simply an understanding that I'm built for every challenge that I'm going to face. There's an understanding that absolutely nothing can stop my destiny. Matter of fact, anything or anyone that attempts to stop my destiny only ensures that it happens. Do you realize that everything that comes in and tries to stop you from being the best version of yourself only becomes a part of your story, your narrative, your destiny? No way that they can stop you without you quitting. And that's the thing you got to remember. This hasn't been the best day, but the better days are out there. What can I do today that will be a positive thing that nobody can stop me from doing? I can read something positive that will help me grow. I can listen to something positive that will help me grow. I can go do something positive for someone who is in a worse situation than myself. All of those things are going to elevate me. All those things are going to take me to a place where I start to search and live in gratitude. And in doing that, I'm seizing my personal sovereignty. I'm taking control of my own destiny. I'm starting to walk out my path, and you can do this yourself. I want you today to start by saying, I'm thankful. Don't ask yourself why. Just say, I'm thankful. Then say, I'm grateful. And if you need a reason to be, I say, I'm grateful for this moment, because in that moment, when you say I'm grateful for that moment, in that moment is every opportunity. In that moment is all the potential. In that moment is almost anything that you can possibly imagine. I'm grateful for this moment. And just say it and be consistent in it. Write it in your journal. And then eventually you can get to a point of saying why you're grateful. And you start to line them up. In my gratitude journal, which is the first journal I touch in the morning, I journal extensively. But the first journal is my gratitude journal. The first paragraph is nothing but I ams, and it's I am grateful for. And it's just listing them. But the first one is I am grateful for this moment. The same thing I said when I woke up, say it in there. I'm grateful for this moment. Then it flows. I'm grateful for my bond and connection with God, the source of all I need and desire. I am grateful for this incredible life that I live daily. I am grateful, and I just go. And I go and I do that. Then I follow up with what I know about my life, what I appreciate about my life. And I follow that with a closeout of declaration about what's about to pop off in my life. And I do this daily. And then I close my day with it. You've got to take control of your life. This is something that I teach all of my clients. Before you can go out and do this next level stuff, you need to set the stage for it. You need to create the foundation. That's mentally. That's mentally first, how you're thinking, your entire thought process. It's then physical. It's then emotional, then physical. Literally, your state of being will come out and emit itself physically in your energy. You will have a different way of feeling when you start creating gratitude. Look, I'm about to get out of here and get in this gym, take care of myself on the physical, mental, and emotional side. All that stuff happens in the gym. Yes, it does. So I'm about to do that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you with an opportunity. In the description box, you're going to see an opportunity to sign up for the Mind Unleashed course. With the Mind Unleashed course, if you signed up within the next 24 hours, you will get a free one-on-one session with me, which is a $550 offer. That's one free one-on-one session. We used to call it the Rapid Change Breakthrough Session. We just now call it a Power Session. But what it is a one-on-one with me, and you will be surprised at the things that happen in that one session. But you will get that with me. So again, you get the Mind Unleashed course, which is a step-by-step process of recreating the right mental attitude, the right thought process, getting rid of limiting beliefs, creating a state of gratitude, creating a state of expectation. Why? Because God meets you at the level of your expectation. Life meets you at the level of your expectation. The universe meets you at the level of your expectation. And in that, you learn all of these different things, but you also get a free session with me, and you get our top performing course, which is a $607 course, and that is the 7-day online business launch course. If you don't own multiple streams of income, you need to take this course. And for the remainder of this day, let's just make it 24 hours, so until tomorrow morning, but let's say today, because most of you probably won't be up before I turn it off. So for this day, you get the Mind Unleashed course, you get a free session with me. That's a $550 session. You get a $607 7-day online business launch course that will help you set up businesses online consistently over and over using the same process. This doesn't have to be your one-time, my dream business. This is a revenue stream generator. It's about finding opportunities to meet needs and getting paid to do it online. Now, on that note, I'm about to get out of here. You guys have a great Sunday. I'm probably going to bounce back in on you a little later, but have a great day. Make today the day that you change your life forever. On that note, as I always say, I live my life on full so that when I leave this place, I die on E. I challenge you to